When nobody respects your dream, you either quit or you become dangerous. This is Marty Supreme.
But the truth is, I'm really in pursuit of greatness.
If you ever had a dream that people treat like a joke, something you care about deeply, but the world looks at you like you're being unrealistic, this is your movie. Because Marty Supreme is basically a story about hunger. Not the cute kind, not I'm motivated today. This is the kind of hunger that comes from being overlooked for so long that you stop wanting approval and you start wanting proof. And that's why this is trending right now. The movie's being promoted like an obsession. Timothy Chalamet on top of the Las Vegas Sphere, the whole thing turned into a giant ping pong ball. That's not normal promo, that's a statement. And a quick spoiler warning, I'm gonna be going into the key plot beats, so if you haven't seen it yet, save this video, come back after. And if you have, you already know why this hits. Marty is not chasing a respected dream. He's chasing something that sounds so ridiculous when you say it out loud. Ping pong. And that's the first reason why this movie punches you in the chest. Because it's not about ping pong. It's about what it feels like to be the only person in your life who believes your dream is real. It's about being so committed that you look delusional to everyone else. And most people fold right there. They fold because the dream isn't hard yet, the disrespect is hard, the laughing, the eye rolls, the be realistic. So here's a question Marty Supreme forces on you. When the world doesn't take you seriously, do you shrink or do you sharpen?
And what do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work
That
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
Maybe it should.
That's takeaway number one. Disrespect creates hunger, but you have to metabolize it clean. There's a version of being underestimated that makes you bitter, and there's a version of it that makes you unstoppable. The difference is what you do with the feeling. If you take disrespect and turn it into ego, you become reactive. You start doing things just to prove people wrong, and the scary thing is, you can win like that. You can become successful while still being fueled by revenge, but it's unstable. Because if your ambition is powered by other people, it dies the moment they clap, or it turns into addiction because you'll always need a bigger opponent. Marty has that edge in him and you can feel it. He's not asking for permission, but the movie also shows the danger. The hunger can turn into a fire that burns everything, not just the excuses. So here's a clean way to use the disrespect. Not, I'll show you, more like, I'm gonna become someone I respect. Because when your dream is unpopular, self-respect has to be your oxygen. Takeaway number two, hustle can turn you into a casino if you're not careful. This movie doesn't romanticize the grind the way social media does. It shows the other side, the chaos, the hustling, the constant motion, not always because you're disciplined, but sometimes because you're avoiding stillness. Because stillness is where doubt lives. So you keep moving, you keep chasing the next win, the next shot, the next moment so you can feel alive. And that's a trap a lot of ambitious people fall into. They confuse motion with progress, and they confuse adrenaline with purpose. They confuse I'm busy with I'm becoming. But becoming is quieter than hustle. Becoming is reps, becoming is boring, becoming is the thing you do when nobody is watching and there's no payoff today. If you're in that phase where you're constantly chasing the high of momentum, this holds up a mirror, because hustle without a center turns into self-sabotage. It turns into gambling with your own future. The fix isn't to want less, it's to want it with structure, which leads to takeaway number three. Greatness needs obsession, not self-destruction. This movie understands the obsession it takes to be great, but it also critiques what happens when that obsession becomes your whole identity. Because when your identity becomes, I must win, every loss feels like you're dying. And then you do desperate things. You chase validation, you chase shortcuts, and you chase chaos. But real greatness isn't chaos. Real greatness is control. It's obsession with boundaries. It's saying, I'm gonna give everything to this and I'm not gonna lose my soul doing it. So here's the honest takeaway. If nobody respects your dream, you don't need to become louder, you need to become sharper. And sharpness comes from three anchors. Not a chorus, not a checklist, just three anchors you live by. Anchor number one, craft. If you want to be taken seriously, you have to get dangerously good. Anchor number two, risk. The dream doesn't come to you, you have to expose yourself to rejection. Anchor number three, self-respect. If you destroy your sleep, your health, your relationships, your integrity, you might still win, but you'll hate the person who won. So keep the hunger, just keep it clean. Because Marty Supreme is what happens when a dream is so disrespected, it becomes a weapon. And if you're watching this and you feel overlooked, good, that pain means you care. Now you just have to decide what kind of ambitious person you're gonna become. I got more videos on the way. And if you want another movie in this series, tell me one that made you feel dangerous in the best way, not angry. So let me know. Or don't, I'm still gonna make the content anyways.